Two local women hope that their recipes will rise to the top in the Pillsbury Bake-off coming up in November. We want to introduce you to one of those lovely ladies. We have Brenda Watts from Gaffney in the kitchen with us this morning. Good to see you, Brenda.
Oh, good to be here.
Good to see you again. And this national competition, this is a national thing.
Oh, yeah.
That you've been following for a long time. You told me, and I love the story behind it, the fact that it was something that it was in your family and that they always wanted to get to that level.
Well, my grandma just dreamed of being a part of this, and every year when I was a little girl, she'd bring home those
cookbooks,
those Pillsbury cookbooks, and she'd go, "Someday, honey, I'm going to be in this," you know. And I got to thinking when I got older, I got, geez, it was a shame she never got to fulfill that dream. So I thought I'm going to try to fulfill her dream for her and be a part of this.
This is your third time.
It's a blessing. I'm shocked.
So tell us, for those who don't know anything about the Pillsbury Cook-Off or Bake-Off, tell us what that is. It's $1 million prize. If you.
Oh yeah, it's a biggie.
Yeah, we could all use $1 million.
Oh, couldn't help.
Right?
I mean, it could help.
So tell us, you're up for. There's going to be voting, and they're going to pick a recipe, and then so hopefully you make it to the top in each category.
Well, what they're going to do is they're going to have us all at the Bake-Off in Nashville, November 3rd. And then they're going to have the 4 categories, which will be the breakfast, the appetizer, the dinner, and dessert.
Okay.
And then the judges will pick the winner of those 4 categories.
And then the public will get to vote.
Yeah, and then the first time they're going to have the public vote for who gets the $1 million.
Okay, so hopefully you make it to that level. I mean, the way these things, the way these are looking. Tell us what we're going to be making today. We're going to hopefully, give people an idea of your recipe.
Okay, these are my macaroon peanut butter chocolate tartlets. And what we do
you had me at peanut butter.
What we do is we toast some of that coconut to sprinkle on the top.
Okay.
And we have to preheat our oven at 350.
Okay.
And then spread this parchment paper out, Reynolds parchment paper, which is the best. It gives you a nice even, and it toasts the coconut really good. And you put that in the oven for about 5-7 minutes.
Okay.
And in between turn it maybe once, and then you're good to go. But while you're doing that, what you can do is take the rest of the coconut and spread it in a shallow bowl or pan, and then you take one of these.
And these are just the peanut butter balls?
You take one of those.
I can just eat those.
Oh yeah, and roll it in there. Roll it in there really good, and you'll take each one of those. Okay, so
there's no special technique per se.
Oh no, these are real easy, and everybody will think you spent hours, but it didn't take no time at all. And you put them in there like that.
Okay.
And then you get all 20 of those done and put them in the oven.
So this is something like even I can do.
Oh yeah, they're really
So then after we put them into the dish here, how long do we put them in the oven for?
It'll vary with your oven. Now for me, it always takes around 12-13 minutes.
Brenda, I don't know if I did it as good as you did.
Oh, you did it fine. And just push it in there a little bit.
Down in there like that.
You did great.
Look at that.
You're a pro.
I'm not going to win any bake-offs. So we put it in, it'll depend on...
Yeah, it probably 10 to 15 minutes. Just check maybe at 11, 12 minutes check.
Okay.
And they should be done, and just take them out. Then after you do that, you let them cool. And then what you'll want to do is you'll want to make your...
some mascarpone.
Mascarpone. You take just half of that. And you take... you take a little bit of you take a 1/4 cup of your confectioner sugar, and you whip that up, and you got to take a teaspoon of this delicious coconut extract.
Okay.
And Watkins makes the best extracts. They're just really good. And then after you make that topping, you take the rest of your mascarpone, and you take a cup of the
Jif Whip.
Yeah, and then you take a whole teaspoon of that, and you just make that with a 1/2 cup of confectioner.
And that makes your topping.
And this will make the filling, and then
Look
that
at the
little
finished version over
topping is there. And then you take your toasted coconut.
That is awesome.
And voila.
Well, we're going to wish you the best of luck, and hopefully you make it to the point where we can help you win that $1 million, and maybe we'll get a little bit of a cut of it. I don't know, but
sure.
No, congratulations on everything, and we hope to see you soon. And we'll put that recipe for you at our website, so you guys can find it there as well. It'll be at studio-62.com.